kitchen cabinet-y. Kitchen cabinet-y. Is that a word? Hello everybody and welcome back to Lilith's Attic. My name is Julia Pasqua and it is another Tarot Card Tuesday. This week, continuing on in the cup suit, we have the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups mainly represents daydreaming, options, possibilities. As you can see, the cups are emerging from the clouds, just like in the Ace of Cups where the cup is being gifted as of from the divine. Each cup withholds an option. The different cups represent wealth, victory, love, wisdom, passion, fantasy, and power. Then there's the figure standing in front of all the different cups, as in he is choosing from the options. If you pull the Seven of Cups, you are choosing from certain options. You haven't quite picked a path yet, and you have all these choices in front of you to see which one you want to manifest yourself towards. Now, having all these options can be a little frightening or overwhelming, but it can also be a time to fantasize because you have all these different ways that your life can go. If you read this card in reverse, it means that you were clouded with the number of options. You might be kind of confused because there was a path that you were on that you no longer can be, and now you're faced with all these options down a road that you really didn't even know you were supposed to be on. It can also mean that you're just being overwhelmed by emotions because you have now all of these different options in your life. All right, you guys, that did not fly like I thought it would. Let's go make the Seven of Cups. Come on. So for my Seven of Cups, I made a piece of artwork, oh my goodness, probably over 10 years ago now, for my mom for a birthday present. I was working at an art studio and I made her 7 drawings called 7 Cups of Coffee, and it was 7 different ways that I was observing coffee essentially. But my mom has always drank coffee her whole life, and so when I was like the 7 of Cups, I knew I had to do 7 cups of coffee personally because I had already visited this concept of 7 cups of coffee before. So we're revisiting 7 cups of coffee with this coffee shelf. I wanted it to be very kitchen cabinet-y because I wanted it to be these different options, like you've opened the cabinet and you're trying to pick which cup to put whatever you're drinking in. In this case, probably coffee because they are coffee mugs. So I wanted to have this like you were opening the cabinet and looking at the mugs and looking at all of your different choices. And then I made a mug to represent each one of the 7 different options. Very top on the left, we are starting with the Wisdom Cup. And this one I made a stackable cups. You have half full written on the top and then half empty written on the bottom, as in the wisdom to know if your glass is half empty or half full, and the wisdom to understand that concept. Next to it we have wealth, where I decided to make like this pot of gold mug with like a topper of gold coins. You know, they have the removable toppers on some of the coffee mugs nowadays. And then the bottom is more cauldron shaped like the pot of gold. I just saw these everywhere because it was just St. Patrick's Day too, so I thought that would be really cute for wealth. Next to it we have fantasy, and I wanted to do my little clouds and little grass that I've done as a wink back to some of my other cards, because to me just staring at the clouds and the sky really represents fantasizing about your life, seeing things in the clouds, thinking about the future. The next one, middle left, represents passion, and I wanted to do a camper's mug because I think people who camp and who go outdoors are very passionate people, so I wanted to do like the metal camper's mugs that you take when you're camping that you can heat up. And then for victory, I have a mug that says World's Greatest. It doesn't specify as to what world's greatest, but you were the world's greatest something. That way it's very inclusive. But a victory is that you have someone in your life who thinks that you are the world's greatest, or you work with somebody that thinks you're the world's greatest, so I thought that'd be a good one for victory. For love, at the bottom left, we have, you can see, half a heart on the mug. Very simple, easy representation for love. And then on the bottom right, we have power. Now this mug is broken, and I think this is the most beautiful symbol in this cabinet. We have the mug that is tipped over with the handle broken off and just thrown back in, because if you have too much power, what happens? That's my metaphor that you get. And that is my cabinet with 7 cups of coffee. All right, you guys, and that is the 7 of Cups. Now, I also wanted to show you too. Okay, borrowed this from my mother. This is the 7 cups of coffee, the original 7 cups of coffee. We have all different, I'll do a little quick zoom here, all different forms and styles and concepts of different things of coffee. Now each one had a different representation of something that my mom had helped me out with. And I made her this because I knew I'd be away from her on her birthday, and I shipped it all to her with the little sayings, like little things I was thankful for. 7 cups essentially that she's filled in my life. And I wrote them on the drawings and then wrote her little slips as well, and then she framed it with the little slips around it, and then all 7 together. Oh, just a fun little random fact about my art history, I guess. All right, you guys, and my message for you all today is do not get overwhelmed by those choices. You are looking at different opportunities in your life. You are fantasizing about different ways your life can go. It is an exciting time. Do not get overwhelmed and clouded by all those choices. Really take a glance at that cabinet and pick your coffee cup and manifest energy into it. Thank you all, as always, so much for watching. It was great meeting so many new people at Mount Dora. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Hello, welcome. I look forward to seeing you all out at more shows. And I think that's all I got for you guys today. So like always, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I will see you all next Tuesday. Mwah. Bye, guys. It was great meeting so many new people out at